and give you everything today. We're getting closer and closer to the launch, which is July 7th, just after the holiday. And I also have my cohort here on Marcus. If you can just say hi to everybody and just say a little bit about what you're doing here with the program as well.
Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Marcus. Can everybody hear me tonight? And Peter, if you will just tell me if I'm echoing or not.
You are echoing. You weren't before, but you are now.
Okay, am I echoing now?
Now you're not.
Okay, excellent. Folks, it's just really an honor to be a part of the just join forces with an empire like ID. I had stepped back and watched and got a part of the program and experienced some amazing success, and just really had an honor to connect with Peter. As you know, if you were on the line last Wednesday, people from all over the world chimed in as they are today and tonight, and I was able to just kind of introduce myself, and just been a very successful entrepreneur, several businesses online. I travel the country empowering people in life and in their business, and it's just really an honor to be a part of this program. And one of the reasons why I chose this program and chose to partner with Peter, and he chose to partner with me, because we've got the same mission, that same vision, that I want to let you know that ID is absolutely not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, this is the moment, the opportunity, and the turning point that everything is about to be better than ever. So I just really want to encourage everybody, if you're on this line and you were invited and you haven't joined yet, get in, lock your position in, and we want you to tap into the success and tap into the $30 trillion a year that's being made online. It's absolutely an honor to be here. So let's get the show on the road, folks.
All right, thanks, Marcus. Appreciate it. For those people that are fairly new, let me give you a little bit of a downline overview. I call it an ID downline overview of where we've been so far, so you know where we're going. I've been an entrepreneur since I guess I can remember, from the age of 5, and I run one business after another and looking at different entrepreneurial ventures. I was in the Marine Corps. I was a sergeant in the early 80s in electronics, and the digital age was just starting back then, at least in military terms, and got the first-hand view of the burgeoning internet back in the 80s. And but as fate would have it, I was getting ready to re-enlist, and my parents called me up and said, we're opening up a restaurant. So be that as it may, I said, wow, you know, that's my hot button. So I got out of the military, went into the restaurant business, and did that for a number of years, got my culinary degree while I was doing that, and lo and behold, in 1990, I was introduced to network marketing. And I was not pulled, you know, kicking and screaming to a hotel meeting, but only because I was so busy working so many hours in the restaurant business that it was tough to get me over there, but I finally did, and I sat there and my eyes opened up wide with the power of networking, where you can build a global business from your home and be able to be paid for all of that referral business that you did, because I was familiar with that type of thing, and that's how we built the restaurant business, was word of mouth, right? If people liked your food, your ambiance, or whatever, they told other people, but we never tracked it, never paid anybody for it. So I was like flabbergasted by how a company was able to do that, and how do you be able to, at least at that time, started domestically and eventually open up different countries. And at that time, we had a you know, physical product. So I learned my trade, my craft, over a number of years, and I started training people and learning how to train people, and nobody really taught me, but I had to learn what I needed to know, and started to get pretty good at training and coming up with ways to be able to teach people, and eventually people started to ask me to do trainings and different things and teach their people, and I decided to make a company out of that in 1998. Our parent company of Infinity Downline was born in August of 98, so we're going on 16 years old, and so we're pretty proud of that, as most companies don't last more than a year or two, and we're going on 16 years old with a Better Business Bureau rating of A+. So that's something that I'm really proud of, and that, you know, when you have built many different websites and many membership sites and specializing in network marketing, when you have hundreds of thousands of distributors that have joined and you have a very positive rating on there, then you know, that's something to really hold your head up high. And we try to go overboard with giving people more than what they pay for and giving people extremely high commission. But let me kind of fast forward in that we started selling our software in different educational mediums that we had, traditional business, and decided to get involved in doing in a network marketing style. I mean, we were already catering to the network marketing community, and we said, well, if we love it, which we do, and we eat, sleep, breathe, and drink network marketing, which we do, why not be able to sell our products in that mode, which we decided to do. And so we launched a few programs selling phone broadcasting and different things that we had, and lead scrapers and educational videos, and that did really, really well. Well, one day, as luck would have it, we decided to think about kind of outside the box, and this is kind of how Infinity Downline was born. We decided that we said, you know, we're trying to advertise our products out to other people, and if we're spending a lot of money advertising out for our products to be sold and then paying commissions on it, why don't we just put that money that we're paying in advertising and build a program, then give the members all the money, and let them viral market out what we have to have them keep all the money. And at that time, no admin fee, because we wanted the viral marketing engine to run and take hold and so on. And at that time, that was a revolutionary concept. And at that time, the reverse two-up really wasn't known, and we were really the first ones to be able to coin that reverse two-up concept. And since then, it's been copied and recopied by many companies trying to copy what we did with Infinity Downline. And so Infinity Downline is 5 years old at this point, and over 300,000 people have signed up for it. And it's on a global basis. So the way we did it was fantastic. Now, here's the negative part of that. Because of the growth that we had, and because we charged no admin fee, guess what happened? We boxed ourselves into a hole, because we said, okay, let it viral market out, but we needed to be able to do some kind of revenue from it, because we needed to be able to update the website and so on. But what happened was that it grew so fast on the server that we weren't able to email to the database to say, hey, look at my new book. I have a book called MLM Black Book. Hey, look at my new software. Look at my new videos. Look at this and that. And that's how we would make money to offset the costs for updating the website and changing things and so on. And about 2 to 3 years ago, that broke, because it just got so big, and the server wasn't able to handle it, so we weren't able to generate any revenue from the site. So the site had to basically sit there and just grow and grow and grow in spite of itself. So that's why if you've been in the program for a while, you didn't see the site update and so on, because we just weren't able to generate revenue to be able to pay for the necessary updates and a facelift for the site, and programmers to do this and programmers to do that, and customer support. Yes, we were supporting the website, but it wasn't anywhere near what we needed to have. So we had to make a decision. We tried different things. We even tried to say, hey, listen, send out as much as we could to all the members in the program and say, listen, if you're making money, and tons of people are making money in the program, if you're making money, send us a little bit so we can go in and we can pay for upgrades for the site. And as human nature would dictate, we got virtually no one to send us any money, very few people. And that's just human nature, and hey, it is what it is. So we tried that, it didn't work very well. So we let it sit for a while, and then eventually we just said, listen, we got a sleeping giant here. The program is just going, and so many people almost every day contact me and say, I love Infinity Downline, I love this program, and they're finding out about it, they're joining it, and many people are earning six-figure incomes with Infinity Downline annually. So do we let it sit there and let it just keep on running, or do we try to update it? And we said, well, let's try to update it, but we don't have very many options. And the only option, if we're going to go and spend thousands of dollars and update the website and spend thousands of dollars and update the programming and do customer support, have a tech department, and change the products and update the products and all sorts of stuff, that costs a lot of money to do that. And if we have no revenue coming in and we weren't going to generate any revenue from it, well, why would we do that? Right? So we had to make some hard choices to do that. So tonight you're going to see the new Infinity Downline concept. You're not going to see the website, but we're going to give you some highlights of the program and what it's going to turn into on July 7th. So here we go. That's kind of a roundabout past history of where we're going all the way up to where we are now. And Marcus is spearheading the administration, and he's doing a lot of the creative design and so on for the program. And he'll be doing the customer support and heading up that with customer support to help everybody in the program as well too. So he's spearheading all of that as well too. So let's get started. All right, so you see this banner over here, and this was designed by Marcus. This is the general look of the website, which is going to be changing. It's going to have different colors, but it's going to be more up to date with the times. It's going to be more social media looking, smoother, cleaner. And Marcus, you want to kind of touch on that and what direction you're going with the design of the website?
Absolutely. I want the website to be fresh. I want it to be simple. I want it to be direct. I want it to be relevant. And I want it to be real. You know, people, they're looking for something real, and ID is real, and we want to make sure that our identity and the way we look justifies our program. There's no doubt about it. ID has changed thousands of people's lives around the world. I mean, it truly is an opportunity that has really positioned people in a lifestyle of their dreams, and I mean that wholeheartedly. But the website currently that we've had with no admin fee does not reflect all the lives that have been changed, does not reflect the testimonials that we have, and it doesn't look like it's doing what we're doing. So what we want to do is make sure that our front end matches what's going on behind the scenes. Because behind the scenes, like Peter said, we've got six-figure earners, we've got lives that are being changed, we've got people that are being exposed to an opportunity or a formula that gives them the life of their dreams. And then on the front end, it's like, whoa, what is this? So, you know, we definitely want to make sure that we not only change the way everything looks and make it real, relevant, and clean, but we want to keep on doing that. As far as the creative development, the new video that we launched, and if you haven't seen it, you can go to youtube.com/Infinity Downline 20. That new video is going to be updated. That's just a step up from where we are. We're going to continue to be progressive, not only with the creative development, but we want to create community, culture. Me and Peter are going to be talking about live events, you know, meet and greets, and also some events where people that are interested in ID can come to the event and hear the testimonies and meet people, and we can really have that family feel, that community feel that ID has been wanting to have for years.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were still talking. So,
no, sir.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a precursor of the video. It's again, it's still in development, but you can actually see what we've kind of the field we're going with. And I'll try the audio here. Unfortunately, GoToWebinar does not have streaming video, and so it might be a little jumpy. And I have to put my microphone next to my speaker to be able to have the audio and hear that. Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Sorry about that. Let me go back to the beginning.
There comes a point in everyone's life where they decide they're going to be the person that watches things happen or makes things happen. Today, what will you decide? I want to personally invite you to not only an opportunity of a lifetime, but to a community of over 300,000 people that have made the decision to make things happen in their lives. Welcome to Infinity Downline 2.0. Let's face it, you're here for a reason. You're uncomfortable with your current life situation, and you're looking for a way to generate the kind of income you deserve. You're probably wondering why some people live the life of their dreams and others seem to struggle. It's because they've decided to design their life rather than living life by default. Here's the great news. No longer do you have to let others tell you how much you are worth. Let me explain why. Most people are consumers. They let others dictate virtually every aspect of their life, and they accept it. It's just the way it is. While others are producers. They're the ones that live life the way they want, and have the money and time freedom that goes with it. It's a known fact that the income equation of working an hour and being paid an hour is broken. It's what we've been taught from day one. The secret that the wealthy use is to break that equation and use other financial income streams to generate money that don't necessarily depend on them to make it happen. Here's a secret. It's It's not how hard you work that will dictate your wealth. How many people do you know that work hard for a living and are broke? Maybe it's the secret is to combine your hard work with other financial vehicles which can leverage that hard work and make it mean something substantial that will eventually not require efforts but a generation of income. We have made that process so incredibly simple, and hundreds, thousands of people all over the world have joined us. This is not guesswork. It's not one of those things or some scam. It's happening right now and has a 5-year track record to prove it. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newbie, with our 100% direct member-to-member compensation plan, you're going to be able to tap into a proven formula of success and start building residual income very fast. You're not alone. You will be joining a community of like-minded members totaling over 300,000 people across the globe that have made the same decision. Now, it is your turn. Get back to the person who sent you to the site. Get started today. Your life will never be the same.
All right, guys, that's the video, or at least that's the precursor of the video. It's still being worked on, and so we'll have that, a video like that will be on the front of the website. And then we'll have obviously a video with the compensation plan and greeting videos and all sorts of stuff. As right now, video is king on the internet. So let's go into a little bit more what we have here for you.
If I may put in, Peter,
yeah.
just to let you guys know that we redid that video. That was the first version. There's another version at youtube.com/Infinity Downline 20. So if you want to check out the latest version of that, go there, and we'll be upgrading that video moving forward.
Right, exactly. So we'll show you that. What we'll do is, this is being recorded, so I might have shown the wrong one, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I showed the wrong video, so sorry about that. Maybe at the end of this one, we'll show you the other one. I just got to get the right link for that. Sorry about that. But we have another version of that that's already out. So we'll, at least minimum, if you're on the newsletter, you'll get the link for that to be able to see that later on. Okay? So let's see. All right, so already mentioned about the parent company, Multiplex Systems. We're a U.S.-based corporation, established August 1998, specializing in tools and education for network marketers. We have a Better Business Bureau rating of A+. As you can see right here, this is a screenshot from that. We're not accredited. We are rated A+. We're not accredited, which is a different thing. All right, I'm the CEO, Peter Wolfing. That's me. And I'm a United States Marine Corps Sergeant Veteran, and I'm in the restaurant business, culinary degree, network marketing pro. I've done very well in network marketing and helped a lot of people do very well. I'm the author of the book MLMBlackBook.com, which is 101 Ways to Build Your Business, and that's in his 4th or 5th printing, which is basically how to recruit and all the stuff I've learned in 25 years in network marketing in one physical book. And I'm working on a nonprofit called WizKids for helping children from 8 to 18 about entrepreneurial concepts. Now here's Marcus Taylor, the COO, and some gentlemen there. Marcus and I have already met, and we've been working on this for quite a while. The founder of the Ohio Money Club. He's actually a pastor as well too, and he has I don't know, Marcus, you have tens of thousands of followers on Facebook already. He owns several online businesses, and he's certainly qualified to do what he does for Infinity Downline. So I know people are asking questions on here. Try to hold off, as I'll probably be answering them as they go further with the presentation. Okay, so there's 7 sizzle points that we have here in Infinity Downline. Number 1 is stability. I talked about that a little bit, but what do I mean by that? Well, most companies, when they start, they're gone. I mean, how many network marketing companies do you know that, it may be some intimately, that you've got started with, and within a few months they're toast, right? They've come on and they've gone and they've just burnt and they just don't work and their history. So that's something that's really prevalent with the day and age we live in. There's so many new shiny things that come out there. And when I'm talking about shiny things, I'm talking about new programs every other day or even every day that comes out that keeps us not focused on what we're doing, and there's not too many programs that stand the test of time. Well, Infinity Downline has done that, and I got to tell you, in spite of itself, that we weren't able to update the program because we weren't able to do it financially to do that. It still grew, and it's still maintained, and so on, and we've even gotten to this point, which is a testament to itself. Okay, what we try to do here is we eliminate the product cost. Now, we're not going to go into the details of exactly what the products are in the program, but they are digital products. They are products that are going to be owned by the company, developed by the company, and put in the back office, videos, audios, print material, and so on. The reason why we do that is because if we have it available for either download or for listening, we don't care if 1,000 or 100,000 people use it. It's the same cost to us. And we have to do that. We can't do a physical product and pay for boxing, packaging, shipping, postage, mailing, all that kind of stuff. We can't do that and have a 100% payout, because that's what Infinity Downline is. It's a 100% member-to-member system. And when I say payout, we don't pay you out. The system pays you by saying who to send the money to for the product. And once the person gets in the back office, the system will automatically deliver the product to them, and thus we don't care how many people use it, but we still have a valuable product. And one of the major things that we'll be able to do now is to update the products every single month for the monthly programs that I'll show you in just a moment. And this way you'll have updated products all the time for the monthlies that you decide to come in at. Okay, we eliminate the payroll process. Now, we're not paying you anything. What the system does is like franchising. It comes in and says, okay, use our system, right? Use a duplicatable system that works, a proven system that works. Come in. We're going to give you the platform, the system, the products, the support, the tech support, everything that goes in. We're going to update the products, update the website, update everything. And all you have to do is give out your link, and you make 100%, and you keep the money. The company doesn't even get 50% or 60%. You know, if you go to many other programs out there, they say, okay, I'm just going to give you a dollar amount, $100. Okay, if they have a 50 to 60% payout, that's a lot. All right, that's a lot, because of breakage and all sorts of other stuff. They're going to keep 40 to 50% of every dollar that comes in. We don't do that. Okay, we don't do that. Now, the reason why we don't do that, and I mentioned before that we didn't have any admin or any way for the company to make money because of the structure that we had, and I told you the reasons. The members keep 100%. In this program, we have to have an admin fee, otherwise we can't update the program. Okay, it's just no two ways about it. Now, I told you other programs out there, either they have the company pay you, and the company is going to pay out 50, 60%, thus keeping 40%. So in a roundabout way, they're still charging you an admin fee because they're keeping all the breakage, right? And they don't pay out 100%. Plus, they're probably still charging you an admin fee, okay? Most of the major programs, I would say almost all of the major programs out there, charge anywhere from $10 to $30 a month admin fee monthly, and or they're going to have some form of breakage in the compensation plan where they're going to get their admin fee somehow because they have to have an operating budget, right? So a company has to survive to make money to be able to put money back in the program, and thus, you know, we have to do that as well too. So there is a $9.95 admin fee every month, and you guys make unlimited money with that. We make nothing from the compensation plan, zero, zip. 100% goes from member to member. We don't touch it. So I think that's a steal. Okay. So you're going to be getting the products, the updated products, the webinars, the conference calls, the tracking system, updates to the back office, everything, and we're going to charge only $9.95 a month. And I'm going to show you what else you get too in just a minute. So it's a steal. Comparatively speaking, you got to look at the you know, the overall of what's out there compared to what we're offering you here. And like I said, if a company's not charging an admin fee, I can guarantee you that they're making money other ways, which is usually the compensation plan, because they don't pay out 100%. We pay out 100% net income, and if we're not making any money from the compensation plan, we got to make money somehow, otherwise we can't stay in business, and we can't keep the program afloat, and that's the only way we do it. So we're certainly affordable, okay? You can start for $25 and get started in your own home-based business and refer one person and break even. So very doable for out there, especially with the economy out there. And many of my programs are at $25, and that's a magic point of resistance that people have, meaning there is no resistance, okay? So here you break even very fast with one person. We have 100% pay. I mentioned that before. The members pay each other, so the money stays in with the members itself, and that's a 100% net pay, plus we have a residual income. I run many programs that are one-time payments. Those are well and good, okay? One-time payment programs have their lot in life, and they have their position in the market, okay? But if you want to make any real money, I'm talking about quote-unquote real money, you got to have a residual income. You got it. Every major program out there that's been around for more than 2 or 3 years has some sort of residual income to it, and all the people that I know that are making $100,000 a month or more, they all have residual income. They have to have residual income, because how do you build on your sales every single month unless you're doing some kind of residual income? And if you don't have a residual income, what happens? Every month you got to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So residual income is key, and we have it here with the Infinity Downline program, and we'll show you the different facets that we have there as well too. How do I sign up for the newsletter? Gene, when you go in your back office, go to the members area, and then once you get all the way to the members area in the back office, there's a link for that right in the middle of the page for the newsletter. If you guys want updates about this, all the stuff going on Fast and Furious over the next 2 weeks, you got to get on the newsletter. Okay, you have to get on the newsletter, or else you're going to miss everything. All right, so here's the compensation plan, the levels that we have. All right, $25 monthly, which is what we have right now. Just on $25 a month, this is what happens. Imagine being able to get 10 people, okay? And 10 people, if you're working Infinity Downline, you should be able to get 10 people in a month. It's that simple to do that. Even if you can't get 10 people, what if you get 4, okay? Not difficult, especially at $25, especially because you're going to be able to keep the sales on that. So, and I'll show you the compensation structure in just a moment. I'll kind of describe it for you. So, when you're doing that, imagine month after month you're building on that, and you're getting $250 a month, and $500 a month, and $1,000 a month, and $5,000 a month, and $10,000 a month, because every month it builds upon itself. And if someone's paying $25 a month, and all I need is one person to break even, most people aren't going to leave unless they're not doing anything. Okay? If someone's doing nothing, then they're not going to, then hey, they might leave. But if someone's working the program, they should have no problem finding 1 or 2 or 3 people to join the program. And if they're not, they probably shouldn't be in the program anyway, honestly speaking. All right, we're going to have a $50 monthly. Now, when I go into these are optional. You're not mandatory to do these different levels. I highly recommend you do the $25 level, okay? And then you progressively go up to the other levels or do them all at the same time. And you only need 1 person per level. If you get 25 and you get 1 person at the 25, then that doesn't account for somebody at the 50, okay? Because when you're referring people, you might not have the same people at the 25 than you have at the 50, because some people just won't do the 50, okay? But now you're doubling the amount of money that you can make every month on the $50 one, and if you combine those, that's $75 a month, right, that you're combining with the 25 and the 50. Now, in our compensation plan, we have the reverse 2-up, which basically means you're keeping the first and third payment. The second and fourth payment rolls up to your inviter, and we'll show you how that affects everything, which actually compounds the whole thing. Okay, compounding is very key in generating money, and generating a residual is how you break the chain of events called linear income. Linear income is working an hour, getting paid an hour, right? If you have residual income, that's one of the ways that you break that equation, and you can start making money that doesn't depend on you to make it happen. That's the power of long-term income and huge, huge money. All right, so now let me stop here for a moment. We have a companion program called Infinity 100. Many of you are involved in Infinity 100, which is exactly the same as Infinity Downline, a different product. However, it's $100 a month. And we had some people saying, are you going to keep Infinity 100? But we had an overwhelming, I'm talking 10 to 1 request, said, listen, why don't you just make it simple and add Infinity 100 to Infinity Downline? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to add Infinity 100 to Infinity Downline and have a $100 month. So 25, 50, and 100, all reverse two-ups, all working independently from each other, all with different product lines, and you can participate in any one or any combination of the residuals, 25, 50, and 100. So the product line in the 100 monthly is still going to be the same thing that we had before with Infinity 100, which is the financial. All right, we'll show you we'll mention those as we come up with the different, next week and the week after with the product lines and the monthly for the 25 and the 50 and so on. They'll be different. All right, so you'll be able, but they'll be refreshed and updated every single month. Right now, we have other enhancements to the program as well too, which are the one-time purchases. These are $250 one time, $1,000 one time, and $3,500 one time. What does this do for you? Well, you can optionally choose to participate in these as well too. These are one-time purchases, not monthly, right? And what does that mean to you? Well, it's your shot in the arm, okay? You can build up your income with the 25, 50, and 100 very quickly, but if you need to make that quick fix of money, why not get your people started at these levels as well too, or any combination of these levels, and get a quick shot in the arm financially. That'll change your financial picture overnight. All right, so 250, 1,000, and 350. These are, the compensation is a one-up, not a reverse two-up, a one-up, which means the first person you refer rolls up to your inviter, everybody else you keep, and everybody that you keep, their first person rolls up to you. Let me show you this really quickly. So let me exit out of here for 1 second. I'll show you, give you a quick screen of how the compensation structure works. Let me get my trusty pen here. There we go. Okay, two up. Okay, this is a P, reverse two up. This is yourself here. The first person you bring in goes to you. So if you pay $25, the first person that comes in is going to pay you $25. Guess what? You break even. Okay? Not difficult at all, $25. The second person that comes in that you refer is going to roll up to your inviter. That person there becomes one of the direct sponsored people of your sponsor. So not only do they get the $25, but they get the person too. That's a big distinction that a lot of people miss. They don't just get the 25, that person rolls directly up and now becomes personally sponsored by your sponsor. The third person you bring in goes to you. You get $25. That's every month. The fourth person you bring in goes directly to your sponsor. That's their second in the two up, reverse two up, and they get the person and the 25. Now you're thinking, why would I want to do that? Why do I want to give up two people, my second and fourth person? Well, that's what we call short-term thinking, okay? That's called consumer thinking. What you want to think of is you want to think of an entrepreneur. It's not what's happening now, it's what's going to happen to you as well. So you don't live in a vacuum, you're not in an island, and you're not the only one that this is happening to. What happens with these two people that you keep, the first and the third? Well, they're going to bring in their first, which goes to them. The second and the fourth person, number two, and number four, what happens to them? Well, they roll up and they're now your personally sponsored people. This is their second, this is their fourth. Now you make $25 a piece on them, but what happens with these two people? Well, when they bring in their second and fourth, and they bring in their second and fourth, all four of these people roll up to become your first level people. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens with these people? Their second, their fourth, their second, their fourth, their second and fourth, their second and fourth. All of these people, 2, 4, 6, 8, all roll up to your first level, and you're making 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25 a month on all of these people, and it keeps on going wider and wider like that. All right? So who cares if you give up two people, you're getting the second and fourth of everybody you bring in. So if you bring in 25, 50, 100 people, guess what? You're getting the second and fourth of all their people plus their second and fourth and their second and fourth and their second and fourth. That's the power of the reverse two-up. You break even with one person, and you're constantly put in position to double your organization every time that rolls up. Now, the 250, 1,000, and $3,500 level is a 1-up. Very similar to a reverse 2-up. However, the first person that you bring in, they roll up to your inviter, and that's it. Now you're qualified. That's it. One person. And this has to happen on each one of those levels, the 250, the 1,000, and 3,500. Okay? One person up here does not count for one person here or one person here. Okay? So the first person here and the first person here, they roll up to your inviter as well too. If they're at this these levels, if your inviter is not at these levels, guess what happens? They roll up to the next person above, so you have to pay to play. All right? So there's a little bit of a fear of loss thing here. So if nobody had to upgrade to be able to get paid, nobody would upgrade, right? So you have to understand that you have to be a participant of those levels to get paid. So you refer to that one person to roll up, and guess what? Every person after that, from here to infinity, is staying with you, you, to infinity. And when they bring in their first person, guess who gets them? You do. Guess who gets them? You do. Guess who gets them? You do. Well, actually, they would roll up over here on your first level, your pay line. And when they bring in their first person, you get them, and you get them, and you get them. The same thing happens as the reverse 2-up. Now, the reason why we do a 1-up here and we're doing a reverse 2-up here, because you're giving two people, because the dollar amount is so much less and the dollar amount is so much more over here that you don't have to give so many people. Over here you give two because it's only $25. But here you're giving one because it's $250, $1,000, $3,500, and you only have to give one because it's a larger dollar amount, and you're making that up in small volume of less people because it's a higher dollar ticket item, right? So that's kind of the quick skinny on the compensation plan. Very, very simple, reverse 2-up, 1-up, and that is how it works. Sorry if I can't read the questions right now, but I need to kind of move on the presentation here, and I'll try to get to the questions later on. All right, we're going to zip through here. And my apologies, I skipped through this by mistake. All right, so the monthly, the admin monthly is $9.95, and I explained the reason for that. And I explained to everybody, guys, I've been doing network marketing 20-something years, and believe me, $9.95 is cheap. It's not expensive. It's cheap. There's companies out there charging a lot more than that, and they're not only charging a lot more than that, they're keeping a lot of the breakage in there through the compensation plan. So for the few people on here that have a heartache with the $9.95 a month and think it's too much money, I got to tell you, it's not correct. It is not correct. Believe me, when we show you the rest of what we're going to give you, it's cheap. Now, the higher dollar amounts that we have here, there is a one-time 10% admin fee on these levels here, okay? Because we're giving product and we need to, have revenue. So it's all about the company has to make revenue to be able to update what we're doing here and to be able to maintain the program for you. All right. So the residual products, personal development, print, audio, video, image libraries, also financial development like Infinity 100 and so on. I'm not going to go into detail on the product right now as they're in development, but they're digital in nature, so this way we can afford to pay you 100% through the member-to-member system. Okay, and I mentioned the one-time plan products they're unique, one of a kind. You can't find them anywhere else, and those are going to be released for the $250, $1,000, and $3,500 products as well. So well worth the value. Marcus, if you're there, can you touch on the discount system that we are putting into place, which is no additional cost for all the members, which will pay for your membership 100 times over if you use it?
Absolutely. I'll be more than happy. One of the things I want to address with you guys tonight, first of all, and this is just to address, first of all, oh my goodness, I believe that's it's unbelievable that we've added a savings element to our program, because here's the deal, guys. Infinity Downline has proven itself. We know that hundreds of thousands of people join all over the world. We got that. The system works. So what most companies do at a time like this, at a turning point like this, is you have partners that get together and they say, hey, our system works. Let's charge everybody $25 a month admin fees, okay, and let's give them nothing. you know, and people pay that because the system proven it works, and it's a no-brainer. But no, we're not doing that. As Peter said, you know, you've got a $9.95 admin fee. Absolutely a joke, right? I said last week.
Marcus, yeah, and someone asked, is it $9.95 for the 25 and $9.95 for the 50 and $9.95 for the 100? No, it's $9.95 for the entire program. You get everything for $9.95. Everything in the program is $9.95. Okay, so
Yeah.
all the admin, other than the higher dollar amounts of $250,000 and the $3,500, which is just the 10% one time, but the $9.85 covers everything, all the levels and everything. And you get to make 100% of the income of everything in the 25, the 50, and the 100. So we're not making anything on those. Very important to understand that.
So your overhead for your business is $9.95 per month to run an empire. And I want to jump into the savings element because the product is great, okay? The product is great. The product will be consistently updated, even the way it looks. We've got some new platforms to be going through. I don't know if you want me to share that, Peter, how we're going to be doing the video and audio just for 2 seconds, how we're going to be working that product with platforms we're using before I go into the savings element.
Yeah, sure.
So with the audio clips, okay, guys, we're going to go SoundCloud. We're going to be hosting all of our exclusive audio products on SoundCloud, okay? So that's going to be taken care of. All of our exclusive videos are going to be exclusive to Infinity Downline through our exclusive Vimeo account, okay? So you'll only be able to access this product if you're an ID member. SoundCloud and Vimeo offer those features where we can lock down the products and make them exclusive for ID members. So those will always be updated. We'll be updating those either weekly or monthly, but that's great. So the product is great. The compensation plan is great. And now not only can you help, you know, this is a gift. I like to say that. You know, you hear that a lot, but this is true. So not only can I change, can you, you know, go help anybody in the world change their life by giving them an unbelievable 100% compensation plan and giving them empowering products that are going to help them in life and how-tos and self-empowerment. But now there's a savings element. So now, whether you have your own website, your lead capture page, whatever you're doing, however you're promoting, not only can you help people make money, but now you can help people save money. Okay, so we've kind of like really put the icing on the cake with this. And just to go through this, you're going to get discounts, and let's call it a typo because you're actually going to get discounts on over 330,000 merchants nationwide. And I'm going to pull up my notes here because I want to give you some really good specifics. Just starting out, okay, you're going to get discounts on shopping nationwide, home and garden, movies, skiing, snowboarding, dining, grocery, cruise, automotive, condo resorts. I believe there's even some timeshares with that, I believe. Hotels, recreation, everything that you're already doing. Six Flags, Target, Home Depot, Papa John's, Fandango, GameStop, Restaurant.com. Okay, this is not a entertainment book, pull out the coupon and you're done. This is redeemable every single day. As long as you're a member, this is redeemable every single day over and over and over again. Okay, guys? So everywhere you're already spending your money, Kmart, Advance Auto Parts, Boston Market, all of your travel places, all of your car rental, okay? There's 3 types of ways you're going to be able to do this. There's what we call the show and save, which you're going to be able to, you know, show the coupons through the mobile app, and you're going to be able to redeem them. Just display the coupon on your mobile device and present it to at the associate at the checkout and redeem them. There's going to be deals on demand. Check this out. You're going to love this. Deals on demand is it uses a built-in GPS deal locator to find savings at participating merchants in your immediate area. So that means you can be anywhere in the country, and it's going to pick up where you are. Okay, the mobile app is going to pick up where you are and give you access, immediate access to deals nationwide, okay? Another thing I want to point out is you're going to have exclusive offers on the category, and I'm looking at different categories. We've gone over that. So, guys, it just doesn't get any better than that. And again, and I'll be done, I can't say this enough. This is exclusive. You're not just going to find this online at entertainment.com. This blows all these other discount networks out the water because as long as you're a member, you're going to be able to save money. And I'm going to tell you this, That, my friends, alone is product enough to be in this program. If we wiped out every audio and video and there was one audio and one video on every level, it would still be worth it because everybody in America and in the world wants to save money, period. Period.
And Mark, do you see, Marcus, do you see the screen right now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so guys, this is the mobile app that you'll have. You can do it right online. You'll be able to access it online as well as on your mobile phone, believe it or not. And you can put in your zip code and have GPS location as well. And you can pull up not only coupons like this, but also all the deals in your area. This is in 5,000 cities around the country that you have all these different things. You know, there's Domino's. I showed you before, Sonic, Domino's, Papa John's. Those are the, the fast food type of places. But you're talking regular restaurants. You're talking cruise lines. Let me just go back here for a second. Oshkosh, overnight prints. These are online. Movie tickets, Costco rentals, discount on the membership over there for that. Rental cars, overnight Oriental training, fruits and gifts, organized.com, AMC, all these different things. And this is just a small fraction. Disney Cruise Line, Kmart, Comfort Inns, and this is just a small sample. And there are people and products that you know. All right, so and that's including. Guess what, guys? That's normally $15 a month for that product. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's free. Okay, it's included in the membership, and this product alone, you're going to recruit people because it is one product. Okay, so I can't say enough about this. I can't wait to show you guys. Over here, Papa John's, get 25% off all regular menu priced items that you order online. Dunkin' Donuts, 6 free donuts when you purchase of the same. Hello, and this happens to be right near me because I did a zip code a search for that. Baskin Robbins, free double scoop with the purchase of the same. Domino's Pizza, free bread side with a purchase of $15. So these are real hardcore savings that you have with this, and this is the actual mobile app that we did a screenshot of. So that's going to be ready when we launch the program, and you'll have that from day one. Okay, so very, very cool. All right, so the compensation plan, as I mentioned before, 100% direct pay, member to member, $25, $50, $100 residual monthly income, the reverse 2-up. Our premium one-time payment levels, $250, $1,000, $3,500. These are the one-up compensation plan. The admin on that is just 10%. And when people go pay that, there'll be 2 buttons, one for the admin and one to pay the member. And you get 100% payout, tracking system, replicated site, product support, training, fully paid discount platform, all for $9.95 a month admin. Can't beat it. Okay? So we're stoked about this whole program, guys. It's going to be incredible, knock your socks off stuff, not to mention the new site design, new videos, new support, new tech support, and we're just going to take this to a whole nother level. So as Marcus was talking, I was trying to answer some of the questions on here. Where there's just tons of questions on here. That one of the common questions was, like I mentioned before, is the admin per level, or is it just one? It's $9.95, covers 25 to 50 to 100 and everything else, except for the one-up, which has the one-time admins on those. Okay. Other people asked, if you're part of the $25 level, if I refer people to that, what if those people want to go to the $50 or the $100 level? If I'm not there, what happens? Well, I mentioned before that in business, if you, let me put it this way, if you don't open your doors, or you don't pay rent for a store, you don't open your doors, how can you make money? Right? So the same type of thing here. If you don't pay for the 50 or the 100, how can you make money at those levels? So you have to be able to pay the play. You have to pay your rent to be able to make money. Same thing in a regular business. This is no different. It's just an online business. So you're paying your rent, so to speak, of the $50 or the $100 in there. But you need one customer. One customer breaks you even, and your rent is paid for. Okay? That pays for your whole store and everything because the first person is going to pay you. It can be the same person at the 25 that pays the 50 that pays the 100, or they can be different because not everybody at the 25 is going to do the 50, and not everybody at the 50 is going to do the 100. All right? But the key thing, and that's why the reverse flip is so successful, is the first person breaks you even, which takes the stress out of your business. And if people are breaking even on one person, why would they leave? Right? Especially if they have to have it. It's like they're having a free business. So, and with all the other stuff we offer there, it's just like a no-brainer. All right? So Josh Joyner says, I'm too amped. I'm too amped. I'm getting this all the time. What about members in other countries? Will they get access to those savings products? There are some international products in there, but it's mainly geared for the U.S. It's more like a perk than a product in the actual program. But we do have people international. I have people, and lots of people on here right now in Malaysia, Philippines, and Asia that have been with Infinity Downline for 5 years, and they're on this webinar right now. And the perk program that we have on there, the one we just showed you, is a perk. Okay, so it's not the physical product. If you can't use it, don't worry about it. But you can use it to recruit people that can use it. All right, so that's it's still available, but you may not be able to use it depending on the country that you're in. All right. Yeah, are the discounts in the U.S.? I just answered that. Yes.
To touch on that, Peter, I think it's U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken. There might be some more places, but we'll have that confirmed for you moving forward.
Okay, great. Janelle says, I'm new to ID. I'd like to know where I can access all the benefits. Well, Janelle, this is new stuff. This is going to be launched on July 7th. Okay, the stuff I'm telling you right now. You can join the program now if you're new. Join Infinity Downline, work and build your team, and then once we launch this, it's going to be the same link, infinitydownline.com. You're going to have your same downline. That doesn't change. The compensation plan is the same. We're going to add those additional levels, and July 7th, that's when the admin fee starts. So you can build your business now. Don't stop. Hey, start it. Say, hey, it's coming. We're going to give you this recording of this webinar. And if you're on the newsletter, you'll get it like an hour or two after we close out the webinar. We'll send it to you, and you can use this to recruit people as well too. Okay. The payment processors are going to be updated in the back office as well. The whole design of the website is going to be different. The back office is going to be much more up to date with drop-down menus versus those buttons on the ugly buttons on the top. And we're probably not going to have PESA because the people in the U.S. can't use it, but if you should probably be a member of LinkPoint, which is a merchant account. It's yes, it has a monthly fee, but it automatically marks people paid. They've approved our website. They're like one of the biggest merchant companies in the world, and they approved us and have not given us 1 ounce of trouble in 5 years. So, hey, if you pay $20 a month for a real merchant account, you take credit cards. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to mark them paid, and the money goes right in your checking account. So, for those people that want to work like that, you want to work hands off, you don't want to worry about marking people paid, that's certainly an option. PayPal will still be there as an option if you have a PayPal account and so on. We don't always recommend PayPal only because they have kind of weird rules about network marketing companies, but most people have not had a problem with PayPal. Occasionally that does happen, but it's very rare. Okay, yeah, Josh, yeah, the app alone is worth $25. If you use it, you should not have to pay retail ever again for anything. Okay, so think about it that way. Never pay retail. Whether you save 10, 50, 20, 30, 40, 50%, why not? And why should you pay retail? So will the program have an e-wallet? Well, no, it's not going to be e-wallet because we don't pay you. Okay, we don't pay you. We're not going to have a debit card because we don't pay you. If the company collects the money and the company pays out the commissions, then that's a different story. But we don't pay you, so we don't have to do that.
Yeah, and guys, we didn't want to get into that type of realm because we don't want you having. I can't stand MLM companies, and I'm sure Peter is a witness to this. You got to wait 2 weeks to get paid, and that's one of the power plays of our system is that you're paid instantly, guys. Not only 100% commission, but you're paid instantly. Everybody wants to be paid instantly. When you get out of that work world 9 to 5, get paid every 2 weeks. When you cross over to entrepreneurship, you start getting attached to that the way you're getting paid. You don't want it any other way. Who wants to wait 2 weeks for corporate to process a payment? I mean, guys, this doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, exactly. You get paid instantly, guys. You don't have to wait. Now, if you want to accept cash or you want to accept any other method that's not in the system, you can do that because you can always mark the person as paid manually. All right. I've had many people in other countries that maybe are quote-unquote credit card challenged that say, listen, pay 6 months in advance and I'll give you 1 month free. Pay 12 months in advance and I'll give you 2 months free. They just mark someone off for 10 months. Or they put it in, where the system automatically marks them off. They just got to remember to check it after 6 months or 10 months, right, or 12 months. So there's any number of different ways you can do it to be able to have this work for you. So lots of different ways. Well, we have a travel club. There are lots of travel deals, cruises, and all sorts of stuff, condo deals and everything in this system. Okay, you'll see lots of them in there. So we're not like a a travel agent, but there's going to be lots of deals in there as well too. Let's see, I'm in Infinity 100, then I'll be able to get all the 25, 50, 100 commissions correct. Yes, if you're in Infinity 100, you have customers on there, they just migrate right over to what we're doing. They're not going to change. They're still going to be your customers in Infinity 100, Infinity 25. Then you would have to join Infinity the 50, okay, if you want to participate in that. Which if you have money coming in 25 and 100, you might as well do the 52, right? That's just pretty logical to do that. But if you have customers again on that are paying you $25 a month, or Infinity 100 that are paying you $100 a month, that does not go away. That stays the same. Okay. However, those people paying you, once we do July 7th, they have to pay the admin fee. Okay. So, which I don't think would be a problem with all the stuff we just went over. Okay. Asking about. Are there anyone apart from the 300,000 members in Jamaica? Yeah, I'm sure there's people in Jamaica. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. You know, the world is wide open. It's wide open. Will you get more sales with admin fee because it looks more legit anyway? Well, I don't really look at it that way. Josh was saying we might get more sales with an admin fee because it looks more legit. Yeah, some people are going to look at it that way. You know, the biggest problem that we've ever had with Infinity Downline is we designed the website to be really in your face. You know, in your face, you can make a lot of money, that type of thing, and that's the way we designed it intentionally. And sometimes people look at it and they're like, oh my God, how can you have 100% payout? It's got to be one of those things. And they don't even look at it. They just have the knee-jerk reaction, and they say it's got to be a scam, right? How many people have dealt with that? Well, if you know the mechanics behind it, and I don't want to go over it again, but if you know the mechanics behind it, it's a perfectly legitimate way, and it's actually cutting-edge business. So we're going to just change the design of the site so it's not in your face, and it's more up with the times. So you won't have to deal with that knee-jerk reaction, and they'll kind of look at it and see all the different things that we have to offer, and you probably won't have that issue anymore. All right, lots of questions on what did the product cover. And as I said, we'll get into that another time. How do I invite potential members, says Peggy. Well, that's more of a training call, Peggy, and we're not going to cover that tonight. So that's more into, you know, the how-to type of thing, and we'll cover that in other webinars. Okay, how are we going to collect the admin fee? Any way we possibly can is the answer to that. We will collect the admin fee mostly through credit card, but we'll collect it just about any way that you can pay it. We'll collect it. So if you can't do credit card, then let us know and we'll work something out. So including paying, you know, a month in advance or sending a money order, check, Western Union, whatever you want to do, we will work with you to make sure that you can participate. Are we getting people started for 50 with the same products as Downline 25? No, every level is different, John. Every level has different products, so they're all kind of self-contained. We don't want to have the same products for every level because there would be really no reason other than making money, and that would be legal, right? So, you know, so you want to be aware of that. Let's see, can people sign up as unpaid members, or do they have to make a payment before they get a user ID? Well, the way it is right now, because there's no admin fee, people can sign up and they don't have to pay. You know, they can't participate, but they can't pay. They can refer people. If someone joins and they're not a paid member and they refer somebody that is a paid member, they lose them, but they can join for free. But the new system, they can't join for free. We want serious people. We want serious people. We should be able to explain enough on the outside of the website that when they join, they're ready to join. They're ready to pay $9.95 and they're ready to pay at least $25 to be part of the program and to become a participant and a member. Okay, LinkPoint, someone asked, is LinkPoint international? I believe they are international. I believe they do take international payments. But if you go to linkpoint.com, you can ask them about that. I don't really remember. let's see. So the admin fee is separate from the membership fee. Yes, because you guys are keeping the membership fee. You guys keep all of that. We don't touch it. You guys keep 100% of that. So the admin fee is totally separate, and that pays for everything else here. And so this is where we can stay in business. Sopan, I'll contact you about that, okay? Okay, what's the cost monthly for LinkPoint? And LinkPoint is generally about $24.95 a month in that area. If we have enough members, we can probably get them down to $19.95 a month. And that's a real merchant account, guys, real merchant account, not a fake merchant account. You have a real merchant account, and it automatically marks people paid, and you just get the money deposited in your checking account. And when people have a credit card option, most people have a credit card. Not everybody, but most people have a credit card, and you're going to get a lot more money. You're going to have more people pay you because you have that option. So the $25 a month you pay for that is going to be well worth it as you build your business. Try not to be, penny wise and dollar foolish, so to speak. They say if you're saving a few dollars here, a few dollars there, but you're losing dollars, you're losing $10, $20, $50, in relatively speaking. That's what you want to look at. You're trying to run a real business here, and to get a real merchant account, it pays for itself 100 times over. Okay. Well, I'm getting a lot of questions about the products. All right, guys, I think a lot of these questions are really the same as some of the other ones that I've answered. And Raymond says, I'm excited. I am too. So let's see. Okay. Is the power of Ford system we have at the back right now still in play? Well, we're working on updating all of that. So you still can use it. However, it's probably going to be outdated. So we're trying to work with the people that designed that and see if they can update that. And then if that's the case, then you'll be able to still use that. Okay, we're going to work on a PayPal account, and I'm working with Marcus on doing that. But I really shy away from taking a monthly admin fee for $9.95 via PayPal, because PayPal, they're just very anal about network marketing companies, and you can get your account frozen at any time. So we try not to take PayPal if we can help it. But there are ways to do it if you take it outside the system and so on. But if you have to do that, we'll just let us know. Like, we'll try to work out something with you if we can. Okay. All right. Let me just see the newsletter. I don't know if I can do this here. Let me see if I can show you where the newsletter is. All right, so in the back office, when you go to the back office, let me just make sure you can see this. Okay, great. Well, we'll go back to the home page here. All right, if you go in the back office, enter paid members area. Okay. Now, the first thing you're going to see is
congratulations on becoming
this annoying woman here, which is going to go. But this is my book, so if you want to get it, I think it's well worth it. Right over here, okay? Get on the ID update list right here. Click here, and you just put in your first name and your email address, sign up now, and then you opt in. It's going to send you an email. Just make sure you opt in, and that's it. So that's how you get there. It's right in the back office in the paid members area, and right here. All right, so that's how you get on the newsletter. I highly suggest you get on the newsletter, or you're going to miss out on all the different stuff we tell you about. All right, so Marcus, do you want to say anything else tonight before we sign off?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Last Wednesday, we launched our concept for your lead generation. So those of you network marketers or you leaders, and with these webinars, leaders call in. So for those of you who are leaders and you really want to build your downline, really want to build your family, we launched a link, and we're going to have it in the back office, to a program that I've had so much success in, and really just come and partner with Peter, and we're going to give you access to this. Now, I want to ask a frequently asked question about the lead generation. Hey, is this another MLM program? Why are we being referred to another MLM program? Absolutely not. Okay, it is not a MLM program. It is teaching you how to recruit, how to build your downline. Yes, you're going to get $15 commission one time from everybody that you refer in your downline, But once that's it, they can, if they upgrade, you can also make another $100. But there's no one-up, there's no reverse two-up, there's no residual income. It is the owner of this company wanted you to focus on the training. Just in a nutshell, what you're going to get for a $115 payment is, first of all, you're going to get leads for life, okay, meaning that you're going to get your first 100 leads preloaded into your autoresponder, okay, and then after you're done with your first 100, you can request another 100, and then we'll give them to you. So for just $15, guys, you're going to get MLM Recruit 12 video training modules. You're going to get a full PDF downloads of all proven scripts that people are using all over the world to convert. They convert over 50% right now. I just talked to the owner, and it's doing very well, and it's worked incredibly for me. Your own personal autoresponder and contact manager. You also get a lead capture page, but it's for building your downline, okay? So it's an amazing program. If you want to get in, guys, and you haven't had the opportunity, I'm telling you, I'm a business owner, I own 7 businesses online. The network marketers from all over the world who are getting in. InfinityDownline.com, leads for life, and that's not the number 4, it's just FOR. So InfinityDownline.com, leads for life. You can get in and start building your downline. And I want to use a new phrase. One of our new phrases is going to be building your family, because we really want to create that community, that culture, that family feel of people helping people save money and make money. So if there's any more questions, my email's on the site. There's an 800 number there, which my team, we check all the time, and if one of my admins don't get back to you, I will personally get back to you, take time out of my day. But it is definitely a tool that you can add to your lead generation business. That's all I got, guys.
All right, that link is right here, infinitydownline.com / it's actually it's leads for life, isn't it? Or lead?
Yeah, leads for life.
Let me just check that.
Leads for life.
Yeah, it's, I left out an S on there. It's lead, L-E-A-D-S. You'll see that, and it'll pop on here. And guys, just so Marcus had mentioned, this is not an MLM program. It's just $15 one time, and it's going to give you leads, training, all sorts of stuff to help you build whatever business you're doing, and we're hoping it's Infinity Downline. So we just thought that was a great resource for you. Just wanted to make it available for you. And again, it is not an MLM. It's just a straight, you know, $15 one time, and that's it. All right, so thanks everybody for coming on the webinar. Next Wednesday, we'll have more information for you as we get closer and closer to launch, and we'll have more details on the products, because we have lots of people asking for that. And as more information becomes available, we'll send it out through the newsletter as well, and also announce everything on the webinar next week. Get your guests on, get your downline on. If you have groups of people that have not gotten on these, make sure they come on, because the excitement is certainly going to build as we keep on announcing more and more stuff. And once we have more details to show you on that discount network, you're going to freak. You're going to freak when you see that stuff. It's incredible. All right, so that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Again, if you're on the newsletter, we're going to send you out a replay of the webinar probably in about an hour or two. And or if not, tomorrow morning at the latest, so make sure you get on there, and we'll send a replay out, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a nice night. Bye for now.